And welcome back to another episode of Modsauce 2 with DragonFu. So this episode, I believe, ties me for the longest series I have running so far. Genesis, I believe, was my first series. As you can clearly tell by the difference in quality between then and now. So yeah, I think I've been doing this for several months now, and this is unfortunately my fourth season. Or fourth mod pack we've been working on. It's coming to an end soon, though. Probably within the next month, we will be done with Modsauce 2. We're running out of stuff to do. And we've also got that new mod pack coming out that we're going to start playing with here shortly. So, I still have a few mods I want to go over and play around with that I haven't been able to play with before, and show you guys some automation for some of the other mods that we've done. Some Botanium automation, some cross between Blood Magic and Thaumcraft automation, some stuff like that that you guys will normally see in your everyday kitchen sink mod packs that I want to go over with you guys because I think they're kind of cool. I've seen them once or twice, really I haven't seen them since. So yeah, but today we are going to play around with the ME system. It is a mess. As you can see, I've kind of thrown stuff in here and there, and it's just, it's bad. You don't hear my hole, and it's a mess. So we're going to play around with some P2P networks today, and we're going to work on rebuilding some of the systems and improving them. Like this system here, this inscriber. We're going to change this up, make it work a little bit better, a little bit faster, and hopefully that will speed up our creation times for that. And also the Ender Pearls, the Tesseracts. This was great to start with, but now that we have more power, more resources, and everything else, we can expand this system. And we're actually going to do it individual pieces with the ME system. So we'll get to that here in just a moment. I do want to show you guys one thing. I went ahead and dropped an ME controller down. Now, as you guys remember, the more ME controllers that you have, the more power the system takes base. Okay, and that then everything else that you have connected takes up the power as well. So each one of these quantum rings is taking up a bit of power too. So there's what 5 of these, so I got 10 rings going right now. So yeah, we're eating up quite a bit of power with this system. I still have to get the bigger CPUs going. We'll do that today also if we have time. So and then our storage, I want to get the open up the bigger storage. I don't know about going to the really big storage cells. I can't spell today. Because these storage cells will go up to, where's the spatial ones? The thermic. Those are the fluids. Okay. You know, 4,906K ME storage component. You know, I just, they're nice. And I might build the recipe for them just because they're so big. Because they started at 1K. No, that's wrong. They start at 256K and then go up to the 16,000K one. So I might build them just because I can, but the 64K, as you can see, we've been playing for quite a while on just these 2 drives. So yeah, we'll work on getting that up there. Anyways, we'll also work on upgrading some of this stuff too, and spreading out some of this stuff, more stuff between these different ones. So I am going to do a complete removal of everything but the blocks that are going to stay, and we'll come back and we'll start putting some stuff together. So guys, I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. So I got everything tore out, as you guys can see. Oh, down we go. Alright, so I got my basic power line run That is controlling all the power for our machines. It is not controlling the power for our ME system. Truth be told, I'm not sure where the power is coming from. I don't know if it's coming through our quantum rings or what, but yeah, there is no power hooked up from that test rack like it originally was. Yeah, so I'm not sure where that power is coming from now. But hey, it's working for now. So yeah. Now I'm not going to do the super drive setup walkthrough with you guys. You guys have seen me do that a couple times before, so I'm going to do that off camera. But I wanted to get this done here. So one thing I wanted to go over with you guys real quick was the different upgrades for thermal expansion. I don't see people go over this enough. It's got different machine frames. Caps lock's on. Yeah, machine frames. Okay. Now, when you build them up, you can use the different machine frames. I believe there's 4 of them. Yeah, there's 4 different machine frames. We need to set something up to automate these ones out, which would be great. But you can actually upgrade the machines themselves, like this pulverizer. If we get the the uses, it'll actually tell you the reinforced, the hardened, and then the endurium, which we can do all of these except I don't think I have the singularium to do that one. So, ooh, do we not have? I bet we don't have any. I bet you we can't craft these because the system's down. Oh, maybe we can. Needed that and control you. Invar. Do we have an Invar? No, we don't have any Invar because the machine is down. Okay. So, we'll go over that in just a moment. We'll get the system hooked back up. Oops, I don't want to throw that there. And then I'll show you guys how I'm planning on setting this up. Let's throw these in here. What did I throw in there? The magma wrench. So I need the fluid transposer back. Let's just grab these other 2. Grab the hardened tanks while we're at it. And I should have a couple of magma crucibles in there too. Or not? Do I have them in here? There's one magma crucible. Oh, I have a hardened one. Oh, didn't mean to make that the other day, but okay. And then I need one more tank. And sorry, these chests are just kind of a mess. I just kind of threw everything in there. Oh, there it was. Okay, so the way we are going to do this is every floor is going to have their own color for their channel. Now, you have to remember you're limited by the number of channels that you can have per cable. Now, the dense cables you can have 32 channels on, and the regular ME glass cables you can only have 8. Alright, so here's how you get around that. Now, we can put more than 32 channels or 32 machines in here total from top to bottom. We could put more than 32 machines. I can put a lot more than that. So we're going to use the P2P network. Let me think here real quick. Transposers on bottom. Okay. So yeah, here's how we're gonna get around that. And like I said, it's the P2P network. If you ask me what P2P stands for off the top of my head, I could not tell you because I don't remember. But they have different types Let's look that up real quick. P2P. There are different types. There's one for items, light, fluid, ME, RF, and redstone. So you can send redstone signal through your ME system down to wherever you need it to be or whatnot. So I could actually control all my mob farms. Maybe I'll do that next season. I'll set up one central control unit or control room, and then have everything go through the ME system, and we'll control everything from one central location. So we don't have to run down and turn stuff on and off. So maybe we'll do that. Sounds like an idea. The targeting. Alright, so what I am doing here is I am setting up the 3 liquids that you generally deal with thermal expansion. You're going to have your resident ender, your redstone, and your glowstone. And I'm going to put the recipe on to accept it, and then it'll kick it out and go back into the system. So that will be all done. We will configure them as output down, and then these will be input from the top, and then the back will be our output. So we're going to put input and then output and back, and then the same thing for these. Input's going to be from the back, output is going to be below. Okay, so those are going to be ME cables, and we'll get power over here for them in just a moment. Trying to think how I actually want to do that, because I got to get power to them yet. No, I know what I'm going to do here. We'll just do this. We'll change it. Like so. And then we'll get our ME. See, I got a lot of this to do. We've got a lot of this to do. Alright, so we're going to put these on. And then with a little bit of magic, we are going to auto-configure for... Actually, no, we don't need to. We don't need to do that, because we're not putting any other machines on this level. Yeah, we're not going to put any other machines on this level, so we don't have to worry about it. Yeah. Trying to think how I'm doing this as I'm doing it, so... And then we'll just simply put in... See, I should have moved that over one. I can still do that. So we're center. Would look better. Drawing a blank here. It's a pulverizer. And then the ME goes right there. Alright. So we got 2 things we need to do. We need to get power over here, which is really simple. We're just simply going to take this cable and run this cable along here over to our power, and then the same thing, we'll just run our power here. Nice compact, no big deal. Alright, so we're going to grab our ME cable here, and I'm going to use this level here. Now, Ender IO does have ME conduits. I think I've shown you that, guys. Shown you that before. And they work really well. I like them. I like them a lot, actually. When you get into a tough spot with your ME system, running your ME system with Ender IO, they work really well. Alright, so that's not the one I wanted. Now here's where our P2P is going to be set up. I'm going to pick this spot right here to set this up. Now, anything... Can you hook that straight there? You can, but that's going the wrong way. You need to, basically, what you're trying to do is you're trying to eat the system. And I gotta remember if I can set this up in between. Nope, it's not gonna set it up there. Used to be really good at setting these up. Alright, so we're gonna do it this way. So, no, it's traveling through there. I gotta go the other way. It's gonna be coming out. You have to think of it as kind of eating the system. And unfortunately, what if I shift that on there? Where are we at? Yeah, see, it still faces it, and it's going to be passing through there. See, this is attaching the wrong way. I actually want it to attach the other way, which means I got to have a cable out here. That one. Thank you. And then there we go. Actually, I know how to do that. I'm having a brain fart. Sorry, guys. It's been a while since I set one of these up. Alright, so it's going to be eating that system. Right? No, it needs to go the other way. See, I did do it again. I did it the exact same way, 3 different ways. We'll get it right yet. Hook you onto there. See if it still hooks up. No, see, it pops off. Alright. So we'll just do it this way. I'm having issues tonight. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a long holiday weekend, and I sprained my wrist at work, and yeah, I'm having all sorts of fun this week. It's just one of those weeks. Alright. So the idea is you want the P2P network, the white part here, that does not have the connection on it. This needs to be facing your network that you are trying to go to. So the machines that you're trying to hook up need to be on the white side. Now, the conduit or piping that you want to run your P2P network through needs to be on the back side. So it would end up being on the lighted side of this one. Alright? So we're going to go up here, and I'm going to set a couple of these in here. I'm going to go one there, 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 and hey, work with me here. And there. Alright. So then we're also going to plop that there. Now, those channels are all online, but if we go down here and look, this guy's also online. Right? Device missing channel. Where are you getting your channel from? Oh, I wonder if you're getting... You're not supposed to be getting that. I wonder if it's connecting to... I bet you it is. Alright, so let's put an anchor in there first. Just to separate them. And if that doesn't work, I've got a quartz fiber with me also. Okay, it looks like it's going to work. There, and then we put this on there. Alright, so it should not be connecting at all. There should be no power coming through there at all. So then we're going to take that quartz fiber I was talking about, and we're just going to pick this spot here and just simply plug the system in. Now, this system has 5 channels running through it, yes, because there's 4 up here and 1 down there, so that's 5 channels. But we're going to have a lot more than 5 channels going. So we're going to shift, right click this P2P, and then we're going to right click this one. There. Now our settings are saved. Now these machines will work through that system, through that P2P. Definitely, I'm going to add more machines in here. I'll get the rest of these machines set up, and I'll show you exactly how this is working, because you're going to have more than 8 machines, or you're going to have 8 machines on this, and you'll still only have 5 channels on that. So give me 1 second, guys. Let me hook the rest of these up, and I'll be right back. All right, we are back. So I've got everything set up here. Got all the machines set back up. We do have room in this one. I think this one is full now. Yep, that one's full now. We have room in that one, and I kind of just switched some stuff around, and I'll probably go through and fix some of this. I've got a little bit of a glitch going on with this system for the making the sand into silicone, but once I get Singularium set up here in a minute, I'll be able to upgrade our pulverizer and make it faster too. So, alright, so what I did here, I'll show you. Let's see, what do we got in here? Let's make some electrum. Okay, so let's go Invar. I think Invar was something we were missing earlier. So Invar, let's create 20 Invar. Alright, well, let's look at glass. We got glass going. Let's make 20 glass. See, it's going. There's more than several things going. What do we got in here? Nothing. I don't have anything in there. I gotta be missing something, because I think bronze is missing. Huh. I'll figure that one out in a moment. Yeah, and then I got that one's not really that big a deal. And then the pulverizer, what do I got in the pulverizer? I can make... Is it copper, rubber, coal, silver? So yeah. If we count all of these machines, let's step in here for a second. Oh, and I've got this going too, so I can make my crystals. So we've got, okay, there's the interface. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I count that right? I got 5, 8, 11, 12, 13. 13 different interfaces on it, or 13 different systems, yeah, interfaces on this level alone, and we're only going through 2 cables to get it up there. Now, normally that wouldn't be that big a deal, you know, 13 channels, put it on there. We still have, 19 channels left, but we're only using 6. So So yeah, we have a lot more going on. I'm gonna see if I change this out, because I think that channel down there is just strictly power, but I want to double check that it's just power. Okay, so that should be just the power, because nothing else is getting through there. So that is still at 6. Okay. So now I could have done a lot more complicated system on this, but I decided to go easy. So yeah, we're going. I gotta remember logic, calculation, engineering, and each one of them is like that. Logic, calculation, engineering. Now I could set it up to where there are 2 more silicone presses in here, just to make this all go faster and make it more streamlined, but I just kind of threw it together this way. If we want to side and look, the ME interface feeds the chest above it, and then from there it goes back into the system, or the Steve's factory just feeds it back into the interface once it gets done making the chips. So if we look at logic, let's make 20. Our processors, let's make 20. Stress test our system here. And then the calculations, we'll make 20. Okay, so that's going to have to make the crystals too, or the Certus quartz too. And the Certus quartz are going over here. As you can see, they're all getting made up. Awesome, great. And as you can see, it went through pretty quickly, so this is going to be a lot faster. What are we missing? Something's not right. Oh, we're making sand yet. And see, we're making sand over here, so yeah, everything's working. Looks a little more cleaned up, a lot nicer on the inside. I got a few more things to set back up yet, and then I got some more machines I can set up down here. I know I've got Ender IO. I think next time I do, next season, I'm going to set things up a lot differently. I'm going to make them, I'm kind of mixing up everything up there. I think I want to set everything up, you know, mod by mod next time and see how that looks. The slice and splice, we'll probably automate making the different heads and whatnot. This one we won't, simply because it's, I might actually just take this up there. I might just throw this up here somewhere to where I can get to it with the power, because we don't need to put that on the system. But we'll see what other machines we can get. I think I've got 1, maybe 2 more of these I got to make yet. I'd have to look again. But yeah, that's the P2P network. As you can see, guys, there is one there. I'll show you. Alright, so we got one P2P network. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's 7 interfaces on that. That's that P2P network there. And then down here, that line is just feeding power to the inscribers. Oh, it's got 8 because it's got the growth chamber on it too. So there's one right there. So then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you got your 8 there that are feeding into there, into this one, and then this one goes up there to the top. So yeah, we've got we've got plenty of stuff here feeding through just that one, but it's only showing 6. So we've got 2 more slots up here to expand out to, and then so yeah, we can set up a couple more, and more than likely you'll have 2 per level, maybe 3 depending on how you set it up or how I set it up. So we'll have to see. We'll get to that when we get to that. So until then, guys, sorry this episode's getting out late. Like I said, I was sick, and I sprained my wrist at work, so it's been kind of hard to play. And I'm still pretty tired from having the flu all weekend long. So hopefully next week we can get back onto our schedule of getting episodes out Tuesday and Thursday. So guys, if you like the episode, hit that big thumbs up button. Show me some love. New to the channel, new to the series, hit that big red button so you can see some more. And as always, guys, any comments or questions, please leave them in the down below. Until then, guys, I'll see you next time.